Breaking out F1 2012. It's an old classic. But, sorry for the lateness of this one. Draft Attack went a little longer than I thought, which is fine. And then I was talking to Matron afterward just about some racing stuff. But, hey, we're here nonetheless. At Homestead, not Iowa. I know I said Iowa was going to be the next race on the schedule. However, testing issues, just a lot of problems with them pitting, and just all around kind of stupidity with that. I decided, you know what? Enough of that. I don't need I don't need drivers getting screwed because they're constantly wrecking under caution and under pit stops, especially this late in the season. So we're going to Homestead instead. Crown Royal 400. Crown Royal has stepped up. It's thanks to them, even though it's not real sponsorship. But thank you, Nathan. I don't want this to go too late, so I'll just go ahead and hop right into the top 10. We got William Brock on the pole position, number 7. That is different. It's good to see him up there toward the front. We'll see if he'll be able to hang on to it. Top starting chaser is Tom Jonas, again in desperate need of a result. He is over 200 points outside of the lead. He's got to make something happen. Then you got Jay Jefferson, another chaser, breathing right down the neck of the point leader right now. He's starting 3rd. Travis Crampton is 4th. Jason Seed and Hannah Higdon 5th and 6th. Roger Ray and Isaac Snyder, Daniel Alvarez, and Gabriel Helby, the top 10. Matthew Phillips starting 16th, current point leader by a narrow margin over Jefferson. It's gonna be big. I'll do that in a bit. As there is a full 42 starting positions, we're just gonna hop right to it. I don't want this to go too late. Don't want to hold anyone up. So let's get the command. Let's go racing at Homestead. They are rolling. I need to fix this. There we go. A lot of Chevrolets up here in the top 10. Got one lone Toyota in the top 10, which is Jay Jefferson in 3rd. Top starting Ford is Daniel Alvarez in 9th. And yep, the NCCS not only has a Grand Nationals series, but now also we'll have a truck series on Derek's channel. Just throwing that out there as the green flag flies. 4 races to go in the season. This first lap is going to be a little crazy. 3 wide for the lead. It's Brock just barely leading the first lap. Seed is down there on the inside. And you got Chasers there in the middle. Jefferson clears the 7. Jason Seed, though, to the inside. Side by side for the lead. Seed not quite clear yet. And Jonas with the 3 wide move for the lead. They will string out eventually, but for right now, everyone's just holding their breath, trying to keep it clean. As Jonas is now the leader, going to get some crucial bonus points here for leading a lap. Jason Seed holding strong. A couple of Roger Racing cars are up here in the top 10. The 2 and the 24. Alvarez to the inside of the 24. You got a few more chasers back here. Evan Hunter, Xavier Griffin. Griffin also in need of a great run. The 18. Got Eli Bright, the 02 down there as well. He's about in the middle. As far as the chase standings, Jonas holds the lead as they start to string out up toward the front in the meantime. Colton Yo in the middle lane between two chasers. Jefferson dropping a little bit. Christian Parker, I see him way far back there right now. Last running chaser. The 00. There's Matthew Phillips, current leader of the championship. Mark Davidson's right there as well, another chaser. 36 is Brandon Higgins dropping. Hopefully we'll be able to move up a little bit. See Elijah Gordon, Riley Spurley toward the back as well. 4 wide. Evan Hunter dropping. Going to be a lot of coming and going here on this first run. Just a matter of where everyone ends up. And then if they're able to fight their way back. Late nearly contact. Phenomenal racing here. 4 wide. Rutkowski in the 20 on the far inside lane. Still Jonas, the outright race leader, though, doing exactly what he needs to do. A win here would certainly help him out. That is for sure. Might almost be kind of critical if he wins this. Right now he's all by himself. William Brock trying to get by Jason Seed. Easily clears him for second place. Now we're going to try and run down the 48. Jefferson, the second highest running chaser. Listed 6th at the stripe. But right now 5th on the racetrack. Travis Crampton's there. Colton Yo's on a good run. And so is Matthew Hartford into the top 10. But Phillips is not giving up right now. Running 13th. It's going to be 3 races to go after this. And I did look at the schedule. The final 3 races are in this order. North Wilkesboro, Paris, and Pensacola. And yes, I said Paris. We're going international. It's a good high bank 1.6 mile track, I believe, and it can have some good racing to it. I'll make absolute certain of that in testing when that rolls around, but we might be in for a good race there when we head there. Jonas still all by himself as they continue to battle behind him. Alvarez, Seed, and Brock. William Brock, the team owner of Full Frontal Motorsport. The 2 driving for Roger Racing. The 4 for SSC. Just ran Paris another NR league the other day. It seems like it's a good track. I just hope that things go well during testing and it proves to be a good race. I mean, Pensacola, I'll probably do the exact same thing that I did in the Powerade series, which is going to enable moderate damage instead of realistic. But it's a good question. You're back there in a pretty good battle with all these other guys. You got some chasers in there. 4-pack of chasers. Phillips, Griffin, Bright, and Hunter. Cody Young is right behind his team owner, Alexander Rowe, right there. And you go a little bit further back to find Diego Yepes running right in the midfield. 21st. Listed last time by. This time by into the top 20. But he needs to finish ahead of the 55 and the 19 to keep the momentum going. Into the apron on the front stretch. I mean, just a bold move, I suppose. But as they continue to do battle, Jonas all by himself. This is the most I've ever seen someone pull away here at Homestead. I've never seen this. Not that Jonas really minds. Tom Jonas, which is Mantron 24, and a long-time friend. One of the winningest drivers in the history of all the channels that I've ever had. His last win, though, has not been for a long time. He would love to get one here. My gosh, I think they blitzed a little bit there in the background. That was weird. Now Daniel Alvarez and Jason Seed have broken away. They just ran their fastest laps of the race. Well, Alvarez did. And they're closing. Roger Ray in 4th, right behind his teammate right now. And then you got Jefferson 5th, who is trying to take the point lead away. He barely got in the chase by the skin of his teeth. 1 point between him and 13th. He got into the chase. Coincidentally, that was also Joe Rutkowski who was second. Or who was that 1 point back, I should say. That's a coincidence because it's been kind of well documented how the relationship between those two. Brock, pole sitter, is 6th. Battle rages for 7th on back. The 10. Way back here. Along with Elijah Gordon and also Mark Davidson. Bad memories. Yeah, but hey, if it's going to boil down to it, I'm in to see it get that close. Crampton's now broken away. Joe Rutkowski trying to help out his teammate Eli Bright. Now the 3rd running chaser. And is currently in the top 10. Listed 8th that last time by. Checking in up here though. Alvarez and Seed trying to close in. No surprise that we've gone caution free so far. With the way that this track tends to run, it can usually go caution free. Even though I did make the drafting distance a lot closer. You get some good racing here. I like it. Alvarez, can he get to the inside? He's trying and he'll get there. You got to run on the 48. Drag race down the front straightaway. But Alvarez is going to get him. Unless the 48 is able to fight back on the high side, which he is trying to do. He needs to win this thing pretty much, especially with where Jefferson's running. Just a couple spots behind him. But they dive to the inside of the 48. Daniel Alvarez, the new leader. Jason Seed might go all the way down to the white line. He's going to look for the race lead. Within 30 to go. Outside lane with a big run. Jefferson also a big run underneath the 24. Seed with a good run. 3 wide down the back straightaway for the lead. That's another thing I like about this track. It can be multi-lane, but the 48 with a little bit of drafting help from the 2 leads another lap. Trying to get the most laps led bonus points, which would also big time help him out. The next Grand Nationals race will probably be... I have no idea, to be honest. It might be tomorrow if I don't do an online race. If I do, then I don't know. Maybe Thursday? We'll see. It all depends on the schedule, but Jonas has gotten back ahead. Pit stops will not be taking place. But Jefferson's moving up as well, and Eli Bright is close in on this lead pack along with Travis Crampton, the 14 as well. This is 2013 FSC, if I'm not mistaken. Or SDT, I'm not sure which one, but I do know it's 2013. That much is for sure. Alvarez in second, trying to close in. Jefferson just gaining more points. I'm going to quick find where the 19 is. He's dropped back a bit. He is now behind Riley Spurley, the 79. Another chaser looking to do good. .2011, okay. Yeah, this is 2013. Good track, though. I go to versions of tracks solely based on the quality of the racing. Usually. Sometimes I'll switch it up, but I rarely go to racetrack, like if I see that's from the year, supposed to be from the year like 2002 or something, but the racing sucks, there's no way. So yeah. Battle for the lead. Alvarez on Jonas. Some great racing up here toward the front. Eli Bright, though, has made up a lot of spots. He's going to try and get by the 55. Jonas trying to get the run off the high side. He settles in line in second place. Bright going way down low. Looking to make something happen. Rutkowski is indeed there, trying to help out the 02, who is now underneath the 55. Looking to become the second highest running chaser aside from the 48. Bright needs to gain some points. 55 is trying to gain points on the 19. He might claim the point lead, though, if they continue running like this. I see them 4 wide further back there. Yeah, look at this mess. This is for about 19th on back. Spurley and Phillips are there. That is not what the 19 needs. He's got the 84, the 18, the 99, the 12. Of course, the 55, the 02, and the 48 all ahead of him. But still, it's going to be 3 races to go after this one. 20 laps to go in this race. Look at this battle going on right now. Jefferson trying to fend off the 02 and everyone else. The 20 of Rutkowski's going to try and get by. Moves up just a little bit there. The 02 is going to try and take advantage, but the 02 is now ahead of the 55. Single file up at the very front. We'll wait and see who makes the first move there. But look at the run that the 55 has on the outside lane. Behind the 20. He takes a defensive line. And now he tries to get back to the inside lane. But he remains ahead of the 02, which is pretty important. Jonas looking for a way back around the 4. He's right on his tail. He's going to try to get to the inside. Doesn't quite have the run off there. Lap 34. My gosh, look at the gap. What was your question again? I missed it. I'm so sorry. I've been completely focused on this with how close we're getting to the end of the season. I would scroll up to look at it, but that would freeze the game. As Jonas trying again to take the lead. Maybe. Sure. And in trying that move, Jonas just dropped to 3rd. And Seed is looking to take the lead away. Travis Crampton's here with 15 to go. He's going to go 3 wide. The 4 and the 2 dead even there. The 48 needs this big time. Jefferson's still ahead of the 02 as the 24 gets by. P7 for the 55, P8 for Bright. Go back to Cody Young, the next run chaser in 13th. Jonas trying the 3 wide. Crampton helping the 2. The draft definitely playing a part in this race. Seed with the lead. Jonas trying to take it back again, but the 2 big run there. Stays clear. No dots, please. No spamming, please. Rutkowski's closed in. Golly, this is some good stuff. I just said don't do that, please. Jonas stays clear in second. They're 3 wide. That's what the 48 would like to see. Have a clear path to the 2. Jefferson's trying to move back up. The 02's got back up. The 04 is there. Gabriel Helby. Matt, I said stop. Jefferson is looking really good to claim the point lead here today. Checking back with Phillips, 24th, all by himself right now. So he's going to lose out here. Jonas just trying to close in. It's 10 laps to go. And battles raging all over the place. Rutkowski with a big run to try and hold on to third. 55 gets loose. Golly, you saw that back end step out there. Isaac Snyder's closing on this battle on the 33. Everyone's closing in. But it's for third on back. Jonas closing on the 2. Looking for a race win. The Davidson racing driver, last in the chase, needs this urgently. Jason Seed, if I recall correctly, I think won at Talladega? Question mark, I'm not sure about that. I think he did though. He's to the inside. 3 wide for third. Can't barely keep up with all this. They are side by side. It's 7 laps remaining at Homestead. Now with them side by side like this, will this allow anyone else to close and possibly get in on this battle for the win? Jonas not as good of a run down the back straightaway, but he manages to keep it to the inside. They are still side by side. He had a good run there. He did not lead that lap. Tries to chase the 2 up the track a little bit. That's just going to give the 2 a bit of a better run. The 4 is closing. And everyone else. Jefferson still trying to fend off the 0-2. But the 4 has broken away and might spoil the party. 5 to go. That's a 3 wide move. Out of the 0-2, and look at this. Look at this battle that is ensuing. Then you got the 12 of the 99. More chasers looking to do battle. Looking to gain points. Jefferson is 4th. But these two just cannot shake each other. Jonas doing everything he can. Jason C. trying to bring it home for Roger Racing. There's Alvarez. Strong run through 1 and 2. He's to the inside. Jefferson might have a shot at the 48. Three to go. Jonas with a run. To the inside he goes. Can he keep his nose under there? He does. Jefferson dives it in a little too hard there. Roger Ray might have a run on him. 2 to go. No idea who's going to win this as of yet. Jonas loses a bit of momentum in turn 1. And Jefferson is to his inside. That is not what he wants. Roger Ray sticks with the 48. Alvarez is all by himself at the white flag. SSC Autosport in the lead right now. Chasers side by side. 3 wide, 55 slides up. Does Seed have a last gasp for the 4? Bright's back in that battle. It's not going to be enough, though, for Jason Seed. Daniel Alvarez for SSC Autosport wins. Jefferson 3rd. And, whoops, 6th for Jonas. That is going to kill him. Eli Bright 7th. But Jefferson will probably take a commanding point lead after this one. Roger Ray and William Brock are 4th and 5th. We saw the 6th and 7th finishers. Isaac Snyder in 8th. Jonathan Rains out of nowhere. Didn't even mention that name whatsoever. 83 going to get a 9th place finish out of that run. Evan Hunter, another chaser, gets into the top 10. And the rest of the chasers go Cody Young 14th, Yepes 15th, Griffin 20th, Phillips 22nd. So he will finish ahead of a few other chasers. But then you have Riley Spurley 29th, Elijah Gordon way down here, Christian Parker not a good run, Davidson not too good there. And hey, good to see buddy Alan Perez still around. That's pretty cool. But a pretty good race there. Tough break there for Tom Jonas, but he might emerge with most laps led, which will get you quite a few bonus points, so that is going to help him out. But he needs it. He needs every bit of it. Well, we'll just have to see. He got score 4 ready to go here, but before we hop into that, Victory Lane celebration for the number 4, Daniel Alvarez, winner of the Crown Royal 400. I don't think a chaser has won yet. Or at least not in the chase. So that's pretty amazing. As we go to see what we've got. With 3 races to go, North Wilkesboro being the next one. Oh, come on. I don't even have an Alpine Homestead. Race 23 in the books. 3 to go. North Wilkesboro next, then Paris, then Pensacola. Checking on all the points here. Jonas easily most laps led. With 23. Almost half of the laps. That is a good points gain that he needs. But Jefferson's gaining a lot on the 19. Let's just go see how it stacks up. No surprise there. Jefferson is the point leader. 53 ahead of Phillips. That's still pretty close. That is a really close gap between those two. Eli Bright finds himself 96 points back, but he has a good gain there. Jumping up to 3rd with a good shot. Cody Young and Riley Spurley, the top 5. Top 5 separated by 133. all with a good shot at the moment. Evan Hunter gaining some spots, 170 back. He needs some more good fortune, I think. But if he can keep it up, you never know. Elijah Gordon drops back pretty badly. He's 173 back. You got a tie then between Christian Parker and Diego Pez, 8th and 9th. Tom Jonas, 10th. And then a tie for 11th. Davidson and Griffin, they both need to get it going. Heck, even Jonas needs to get it going, because I think, if I recall correctly, you have to be pretty much within 160 points to be mathematically able to win the championship. At least, you have to be within 160 points headed into the last race to be mathematically able to win the championship, basically. But yeah, it's a good battle brewing for the championship, which I think is actually pretty funny because, I mean, let's see. Phillips won the regular season championship, and remember, he came in with that point bonus. Jefferson barely got in by the skin of his teeth, was 12th, and got in the chase by 1 point. And here he is leading. It just shows never give up. He is in it with a shot, but hey, they got to keep their eyes on, right now, Eli Bright, Cody Young, and Riley Spurley. They're looking really good. Excuse me. Bright and Spurley, the only multi-time winners on the season. Checking in on everything else. Alvarez, with that victory, now takes the best of the rest with 13th. Mitch Bretz had that after winning at Armory Digital. Now drops a spot. Roger Ray gains up to a top 15 now. Alexander Rojo Witkowski all right there. Nathan Stapleton 18th. Jason C. Ben Crouch the top 20 as of right now. Any non-winners in the chase right now? I'm just curious. I mean, you got Cody Young, Christian Parker, Jonas Davidson, and Griffin all without wins. But they're in the chase nonetheless, and they're fighting for every bit that they can. But right now, I'd say the top 5 are looking like the most likely to do it. But we got North Wilkesboro and Paris still before we even had to Pensacola, so a lot that has to be determined yet before it's all said and done. As there are the full 50 drivers who have made starts this season. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. It's pretty late. I am really tired. Thank you for watching. That was some good stuff. And I'm late, but I didn't miss the whole thing. Yeah, that's good at least. Good to see you, Noah. Anyways, thank you all. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Grand Nationals will definitely be the next race. That will be from Phoenix. I just have no idea when. So keep an eye on the Discord. I'll keep everyone updated. Thank you all. I will see y'all in the next race. Until then, have yourselves a good night. Congrats again to Daniel Alvarez on the victory. But we got a good championship battle brewing. After several months, it's coming down now. It's getting down there, and I'm getting excited. Take care. Bye for now.